Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Times News 24/7, brought to you by the Noblesville Times Online in living color from the Times studio. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Wednesday, March 30th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. National Poison Prevention Week was March 20th through the 26th, but unintentional poisonings happen every day of the year. If you have a poisoning emergency in your home, call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222. In our top story today, parents, students, teachers, and residents gave the Noblesville Common Council a loud vote of appreciation and excitement after the board decided to sell Forest Hill Elementary School to the Legacy Christian School Tuesday evening. Quote, "I've been on council for 3 years, and I think this was the best ovation we've gotten for anything." That was Common Council President Mark Boyce joking after the unanimous vote. He also said it's a win-win for everybody. He said, quote, "I'm glad we could find a solution that's good for everyone." That's according to Common Councilman Greg O'Connor. Noblesville School and the City of Noblesville came to a memorandum of understanding in December. Noblesville Schools, which will close Forest Hill at the end of this school year, will receive $275,000 and a waiver of fees for current and existing building projects from the city. School officials said the amount could equate to $1.5 million, and the City of Noblesville will receive $840,000 from Legacy to purchase the building. The Noblesville Parks Department and Hare Chevrolet will host their annual free Easter egg hunt on Saturday, April 16th at Forest Park, 701 Cicero Road in Noblesville. Children are invited to come and enjoy all the fun activities beginning at 10 a.m., including a bounce house, airbrush tattoos, and a DJ. The Easter Bunny will be there too, making special guest appearances to have pictures taken with the boys and girls. The Easter egg hunt will begin at 11 a.m. sharp. Come early and you can enjoy a pancake breakfast from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. hosted by the Noblesville Sunrise Kiwanis. The menu will be pancakes, sausage, juice, coffee, and milk, and the cost is $5 per person. All proceeds will benefit Riley Hospital for Kids. Tickets may be purchased at the breakfast. For more information, you can contact the Parks Department, 776-6350. Members of the Indiana House and Senate election committees will conduct a public hearing in Indianapolis on Thursday to receive input on how new maps for the Indiana House of Representatives, Senate, and congressional districts should be drawn. Thursday's hearing is scheduled to start at 5 p.m. in the Indiana Government Center South Auditorium. That's located at 302 West Washington Street. In other news, the halls of Hamilton County's 4-H grounds in Noblesville were abuzz with activity Tuesday evening as several hundred community members made their way through the annual Noblesville Chamber Taste of Business. That event featured a wide variety of businesses that deal in and with Noblesville. Sharon McMahon, president of the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, said that she was pleased with the number and quality of exhibitors. Many of those tables, in addition to handing out information, bags, pens, and more, quite a few had sweet treats on hand, also took the opportunity to dress up in costume to attract visitors and to set themselves apart. More than 70 businesses took place in the 10th annual Taste of Business. 13 of those were food businesses that had the longest lines of all. The National Weather Service will conduct a 2-hour severe weather presentation at the Fishers Town Hall Auditorium at 7 p.m. on Thursday. A representative from the National Weather Service will describe cloud and wind patterns associated with severe weather, how to interpret weather radar data, and how to remain safe during severe weather. The training session, hosted by the Fishers Fire Department, is free and is open to the general public. Additional information about this and other National Weather Service presentations can be found at weather.gov/IND. Sports and local weather with Paul Poteet are both up next.
The heat is on. The Times and several Hamilton County businesses are helping local residents afford utility costs with our new The Heat is On promotion.
The heat is on.
The Times will pay up to $200 for one utility bill submitted by promotion winners. One day each week in February, the Times will publish a promotion page and entry form for The Heat is On. Entrants must be 18 years of age or older to win, and only one entry per person per week is allowed. Keep your eyes on the Times because the heat is on.
The heat is on.
Hi there from Studio B. You're watching Times News 24/7, and I'm meteorologist Paul Poteet, Indiana's weatherman, right here in Studio B with an update on Hamilton County's weather picture, which is colored with a lot of gray for the first part of the day. Lots of clouds around, system just to the southeast. Here it is on the weather map, and the location of it as we move into the afternoon hours will be centered down around Atlanta, just to the west of Atlanta, Georgia. For us, it means some clouds today in the morning hours, maybe a few sprinkles or flurries too. That low pressure will also bring some severe weather today. Chance of thunderstorms that reach severe criteria in the southern part of Georgia and also in the southeastern corner of Alabama into much of Florida today. Could be some severe weather. Could be a little bit of heavy snow in some places in New York, mountains of West Virginia. Possibly some snow there that's heavy, along with places back to the northwest. So this low pressure that you see down to the southeast of us will eventually get replaced by high pressure at the surface that's moving in from Lake Superior and also into the northwestern part of Missouri. That will have a good effect on the weather for Thursday. The weather for Wednesday across central Indiana, well, these are the numbers, and you can see for yourself they're all below average. We expect afternoon highs of about 44 in Indianapolis. You see there it's a little cooler in Muncie because it'll take longer for the sun to get there this afternoon. Now, we, on the other hand, should see some clearing by late morning and into early afternoon as the sun replaces the clouds. There you can see the little symbols for rain and snow down to the southeast. Those are chances that will be around through the morning hours, mainly in those locations. Now, I do have some reason for optimism. I took a look at the 8 to 14-day forecast, and for much of central Indiana, at the very least, we get out of the below normal category. You can expect afternoon temperatures then, if they're around normal, as this chart would indicate, well, by then, say April 6th through April 12th, your normal is closer to 60 plus, and above normal readings are possible in southern Indiana. So there are some changes afoot there. It may be warmer and wetter. Above normal precipitation statewide is expected through that period of April 6th through April 12th. So there's a detailed look at today and kind of a general glance into the far future a few weeks from now. Let's just settle in the middle here and get you a work week forecast the next 7 days from paulpoteet.com, and they look like this. Temps into the mid-40s today. Clouds start the day with maybe some sprinkles and flurries early on, and then some sun later as we move into the afternoon. Mid-40s today, upper 40s to around 50 for tomorrow. Thursday's forecast, nice, partly to mostly sunny, then around 50 on Friday with rain chances then. Saturday should be dry. Most of Sunday will be dry, but by Sunday night, chances of showers that will extend into a milder Monday. Then it may cool off again for Tuesday. Well, no matter what the weather, you're always welcome to visit me at paulpoteet.com. A guaranteed good time. Indiana's weather plus Paul and Tom Show, the Indiana Weather Almanac. If you want a podcast you can listen to on the go, got it all covered for you there. And we've got local news covered. Hamilton County, stay tuned for the very latest. From Times News 24/7, you'll be up to date. Have a great Wednesday. Talk to you soon.
The heat is on. The Times and several Hamilton County businesses are helping local residents afford utility costs with our new The Heat is On promotion.
The heat is on.
The Times will pay up to $200 for one utility bill submitted by promotion winners. One day each week in February, the Times will publish a promotion page and entry form for The Heat is On. Entrants must be 18 years of age or older to win, and only one entry per person per week is allowed. Keep your eyes on the Times because the heat is on.
The heat is on.
It may have been chilly, but the conditions were perfect for Hamilton County boys golf to start its season off on Tuesday. Hamilton Southeastern hosted three-team meet with Carmel and Westfield at the Ironwood Golf Course in Fishers. The Royals won the varsity meet with a score of 146, followed by the Greyhounds 155 and the Shamrocks 156. Noblesville scored 11 times in the first 2 innings and went on to beat Sheridan 15-0 in softball action at Sheridan. The Lady Millers collected 16 hits. including a home run by Brittany Burkhalter, a triple by Taylor Thompson, and 2 doubles by Katie Harrison. Noblesville is scheduled to play again today at Hamilton Heights. The Noblesville girls track team scored an easy county victory over Westfield on Tuesday. The Millers won 94-38. Noblesville winners are listed in today's Times. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. In the National Guard, you serve your country as a soldier and you serve the people of your community. In the aftermath of a natural disaster, you bring food, supplies, medical aid, and most important, you bring hope. This is the moment to change your life and perhaps someone else's. Visit nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. That's your local news for Wednesday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the Noblesville Times. For Times News 24/7, I'm Stu Clampett.